Welcome to Study Loop.
So, to establish the logical equivalence in which x does not occur as a free variable in A, we have to assume that the domain is not empty. So, for the A part, we have for all x, we have P of x, this junction A, equivalent to AX into brackets P of x, this junction A. So here, two cases are there depending on whether A is true and it is false. So now you're going to consider the first case where A is true. So then you're going to get, for all x, P of x, this junction A will be true. So similarly for all x as P of x, so we have for all x as P of x, this junction A is true, then we are going to get for all x, P of x, this junction A will also be true, making them equivalent. So now you're going to consider, let me scroll down first. So now let's consider when A is false. So when A is false, then when P of x is true, is true for all cases. For all cases of x, then you're going to get for all x, P of x, this junction A, will also be true, making them equivalent even when P of x, so even when P of x is not true. So then both sides are found to be false, making them equivalent. So for our B part, so B, we have there's this some x, we have P of x, this junction A is equivalent to, there's this some x, P of x, this junction A. So here there are two cases as well, depending on whether A is true and of course when A is false. So considering the first case when A is true, so first case when A is true, then we are going to get for all x, there's this some x where P of x, this junction A, will be true. So similarly for all x as P of x, this junction A is true, then there exists some x, P of x, this junction A, will also be true. So this will also be true, making them equivalent. So when we consider the next case when A is false, so we have A false. So when A is false, we are going to get P of x, is true for all x. And we have there is this some x where p of x, this junction A, will be true. So similarly for all x as p of x, so we have p of x, this junction A is true. Then we are going to, so this will implies that we have, there is this some x, we have p of x, this junction A will also be true. So if this is true, then it means they are both making them equivalent. When p of x is not true for all x, then both sides are found to be false, making them equivalent.